Dr. Wu Ming-Tsang, professor and actually also a physician from Kaohsiung Medical University. Some of you probably know Dr. Wu very well. Dr. Wu also our outstanding alumni from Harvard School of Public Health. You have PhD and master from Harvard School of Public Health. And his topic is also commonly happens not only here but also other part of Asia is dealing with a special chemical called melamine and kidney disease. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thanks, Tony. No, actually it's Dr. Liu. And actually I met with him in the internet. And this is my first time to see Alex. Yeah. I'm from the Kaohsiung Medical University. It's the southern part of Taiwan, and I know a lot of international scientists. This is the first time you come here, and Taipei is in the northern part. And you just take the high-speed train, 1.5 hours, very fast. So if you don't go to the Yilan for the banquet, and you can come down with me to the Kaohsiung, just 1.5 hours. So very quick. And the Kaohsiung city is a heavy industrial area, and actually our moderator, and as I said, we have made through the email, and because we have a student from Harvard School of Public Health, and my former advisor is David Christiani, and we established the student exchange program between the Harvard and the KMU, and this already run for a decade, at least 14 years, and every year about the 10 graduate students from the environmental health department and come to the Kaohsiung Medical University and to stay for 2 weeks. And as you know, in Boston, it's a beautiful city, and it's difficult to see the big company over there, such as the steel company, shipbuilding company. So that's the reason they came here and go to the Kaohsiung city, Kaohsiung Medical University, and to have a 2 weeks intensive course and to go to all the workplace and to have the first hand to see all the company and to identify hazard and to give the comment for all the company. So we are quite enjoying that kind of activity. So today my talk is melamine and kidney disease, and I would like to share with you. This year we published 2 papers, and before that, I will give you a brief history about the melamine story. As we know, in 2008, in mainland China, there is one big food scandal, and it quite affect a lot of particular children. And because the business intention to add the melamine into the baby formula. And this food scandal caused at least 5,000 children hospitalized, and at least 6 children died because of this food scandal. And after this food scandal winding down, we are thinking about do they have any environmental melamine exposure in our community or in our environment? And in that event, actually, that's the high dose exposure. So we think that maybe the melamine directly interact with the thiourea acid and to form the hydrogen bond and or interact with uric acid in our body and to precipitate in the kidney, particularly in the renal tubule, and to cause obstruction. And result in the obstructive uropathy and then end up the acute kidney failure. So that's the mechanism for the baby, particularly for the children less than 6 months, and most of their nutrients from the baby formula. But we are thinking about how about the environment and the low dose melamine exposure and related with the kidney stone in adults. So we conduct a pilot study and find out this is a case control study. So I think Tony had mentioned that they have some limitation, and we find out that those melamine exposure related to the risk of the kidney stone in adult. And there are two major forms of the kidney stone in adult. One is the calcium containing kidney stone, and the second is the uric acid stone. And in these two groups, we also find both the positive correlation. And most of the kidney stone, the majority of them, at least 90% are calcium containing renal stone. So after that, the KI, from the Professor Fernando Roquette wrote the comment about our study. They think maybe this kidney stone in the adult is associated with the 2008 Melamine food scandal. And since this is a processing study, they think that maybe we need to have more study to do the causal relationship. And we think adult would not drink the baby formula. So they should be from the other environment. So we conduct another study and to look at the possible source of melamine exposure from the environment, particularly for the adult. So we, before that, we do the, since we, when you go out and in Taiwan, we have a lot of noodle soup vendor, and it's very cheap. So you go there and you buy the, maybe you order one bowl of the noodle soup, and that's very hard, particularly in this season. That's very nice. But most of them use the melamine tableware. Why? Because it's cheap, light, non-breakable. And since the price of the one bowl of the noodle soup is very cheap in Taiwan, so most of the businessmen use this kind of melamine tableware. So just like this. So we did the chamber study, and we asked we just collect some of the different brand or melamine tableware from the supermarket, mall, and the two major melamine migration from the melamine tableware. And we find out that's related with the temperature. The higher temperature, the more release migrate from the melamine tableware, and also related to the contact time. And the third one is very quite interesting, related to the price. Okay, the cheaper for the melamine tableware, the higher release migration from that. And the cheaper most from the developed country and in Taiwan. And the higher one, the expensive one, I import from the developed countries. And after that, we did the crossover study in the university student. And this time we just paid about $40 US for the university student, but not 400. But we did this and use just mimic the people dining out and to eat the hot noodle soup contained by the melamine tableware. And so you can see, we use this, the color is very similar. Okay, and this is the melamine made tableware, and this is ceramic. And we ask the student to consume the noodle soup either in the melamine made or ceramic. And you can see, and we collect their urine up to 12 hours. And this, for the melamine group, it's dramatically increased up to 6 hours. Okay, and for the ceramic, it's always almost non-detectable. And so that's, we find out it's maybe the one of main sources. So actually our report was published in the Time magazine, and to inform to warn the general population to be careful about this kind of exposure from the environment. And since we have found the melamine exposure from the environment maybe associated with the kidney formation, so we propose some mechanism. One is the okay, in our urine, they have maybe the super saturation to up to the stone formation. And this goes through a series, crystallization, and the crystal interact with our renal cell, particularly renal tubular cell, and the growth, aggregation, and stone formation. So we propose two mechanisms. One is needles, just like a clamp or oyster. You put a foreign body, the core inside. Then they, like the foreign body, you cannot digest. Then they secrete the protein and become the pearl. Very beautiful. So that's the one that we propose. And we use the indirect evidence to prove that. So we cooperate with the National Sun Yat-sen University, not far away from our university, and using the multi-top mass and to measure the melamine inside the stone, inside this stone. And this is our plastic control, and we made by the melamine interact with the cyanuric acid to form the stone. And this is our real sample, and you can see, and this is our negative control. So for the mass, you still find the melamine inside the stone. So we think that maybe that's brain like needles inside like melamine, they cannot digest it. So at least 90% will secrete into the urine. And the second hypothesis, we think that the melamine, maybe the low dose melamine may induce oxidative stress and cause renal tubular injury, then go through the stone formation, and finally the coronary renal failure. And so I think maybe that we always see Taiwan have the higher population who have the uric dialysis, uremia. So I don't know, maybe that's our next job to do the study between the melamine exposure and the coronary renal disease. So my colleague do the in vitro study and using the HK cell, that's the human plasma renal tubular cell, and they find the melamine can induce oxidative stress. Okay, so we go back to the field study. I try to answer, can the environmental melamine exposure can cause renal injury in adult? And we use the study population from the melamine tableware manufacturing company. Okay, and that's the very unique population. Okay, so because I think most of the audience did not see the that workplace, and I have the video and would like to share with you. Okay, because they have some problems, so maybe I can explain to you. So this is the whole process to do the melamine manufacturing melamine tableware. Okay, the melamine powder is white crystal. Okay, I will show you later. And the melamine will interact with formaldehyde inside the workplace. And 90% are melamine, and less than 3 or 5% are the formaldehyde. So before doing the melamine tableware, they preheat the melamine and to get rid of the water, then become the powder. Then they combine with the formaldehyde and using the molding and to make very, very quick. You will see the workplace later. And to make and the transport and to polish the ring of the melamine tableware and the grinding to make a polish, and later they package all the product and prepare for shipping. Okay. So this is the melamine crystal, and you can see that's white, and this is the molding machine. So they in a high temperature. Okay, this is the preheated semi-hot. So this is the molding machine, and they use the high pressure and high pressure and high temperature around 200 degrees Celsius So this is the product. Okay, melamine tableware, different kind of product. Okay, so this is one of the workplace. Okay, and this is a molding machine, and they put the melamine and combine with the formaldehyde, and as I say, at least 95% of the product were from the melamine. Okay, and when here you cannot see the ambient exposure. It's not easy, but actually when you go to the workplace, you will inspect that area, and because after they molding this melamine made plate, then the ring they just polish, grinding. Okay. So the worker will have a potential to expose to the melamine from the environment. So this water is manufactured. Okay. Then later they ship it to the grinding area. Also, they use this machine and to grind the ring of the melamine tableware to make it smoothly. So this is one of a plant that we visit. So we study 2 plants in this as our study population. So go back outside. Okay, so we look at the kidney function. So you know, from the normal up to the kidney failure, they go through increase. You have the risk factor, and the damage to the kidney, and maybe increase glomerular rate or damage to renal tubular injury. Then decrease the GFR, like the Tony have mentioned, and kidney failure. So this is the whole process. And since we did this study in the workplace, so we use some biomarker, such as NAD, beta-2 microglobulin, and to represent the renal tubular injury, and the microalbumin to represent for the glomerular filtration. So this we study in the 2 factories. The total number are the 44 melamine workers, and we did 2 different study design. One is the time series, and the other is the processional. So this is a lot of work because we know all the workers, they work 5 days and take a 2-day rest, Saturday and Sunday right now. Okay, Saturday, not here. Okay, so and since from our crossover study, we find out the melamine excreted to the urine is about half-life is about 6 hours. So we collect after 2 days, rest the first day, that's Monday, the first pre-shift urine, one spot urine, and post-shift. Tuesday pre-shift, post-shift, up to the Friday, okay, end of shift. Then later, we collect the first morning urine during the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Then the following Monday. So the total we collect 13 urine spot from each workers. Then we, at the same time, we measure the ambient melamine exposure as well as the formaldehyde exposure. And since we think this is a high exposure group, so we also measure melamine in the serum. And later we did a processional study. So this, we also put 2 real-time air sample, and they can generate one data in each minute in the manufacturing area as well as the administrative area. So you just look, you can see that this is exposure data, the concentration, always higher in the manufacturing area compared to the administration area. And the highest one is for the PM10 is almost 2,000 microgram per cubic meter, and the PM2.5 is about more than 1,500 microgram per cubic meter. So if we look at on average, actually this is our Taiwan EPA indoor air quality. For the 24-hour sampling, the PM10 should be less than 75, and for PM2.5 should be less than 35 microgram per cubic meter. And if you look at all the, this is the number that's for each day, because this is generated from each minute. And if you look at the mean or median, you find that most of them in the manufacturing area is beyond our EPA indoor air quality standard. So this is we have an exposure group, and since we after all this ambient air exposure assessment, measurement, and biospecimen collection, then in the end of the Friday we did the health checkup and to collect their serum. So at the same time, we use another external comparison group, which is from the office staff from one of the shipping company, and they did the same health checkup in the same month as with the Melamine worker. It's our external comparison group. So this is the urine melamine concentration. In the day one, that's the Monday pre-shift, after 2 days rest, you can see that dramatic increase in the urine for the manufacturers. Okay? And for the office staff, always maintain the flat. And this up to the around Thursday or Friday, Thursday after and Friday morning. Then during the weekend, they decrease. Okay? And up to the following Monday. So if you look at we look at the difference between the end of shift, which means the Friday afternoon, that's urine measurement, and subtract the Monday pre-shift to look at the absolute difference of the urine concentration of melamine. And we always find the manufacturer area always the highest one compared to the grinding or picking area, and the lowest one is the office staff. Okay, in area sampling and the personal sampling, all this, and also melamine is always higher, and the formaldehyde are always higher in the manufacturing area. So this we look at the correlation between the ambient melamine exposure and some of the biomarker from the renal damage. So you can see this is the urine melamine concentration, and we find the good correlation between the urine melamine with the NAG, which represent for the renal tubular injury, and the CMR, the correlation coefficient is around 0.3, not very strong. Okay. And for the microalbumin, we did not find any past association. And another biomarker is the beta-2 microglobulin, which is also represent for renal tubular injury. And since the lab, they have the cut point, detectable and non-detectable, and we use the 0.2, that's the detection limit, as the cut point. And we always find the manufacturer have a higher percent, have an abnormal beta-2 microglobulin. And this is should be the external control. And if you look at the melamine, this is from the urine, the concentration. It's about at least 100-fold compared to the external comparison group. And since we have a study in the university student, and we look at their data for the student, they have mentioned they have used melamine tableware when they dining out. The concentration is around 20 ppb, and if they did not use, it's around 8 ppb. So this is very similar to our both external and internal, actually a little lower than the internal comparison group. So since we know we will have a chance to expose to melamine from the environment, particularly from the melamine tableware when we dine out. So we try to find do we have any kind of strategy to protect this kind of exposure. So we did another study to use the behavior intervention and to see to relate it with their melamine exposure from the urine. And this time we used the university students as our study population. So this we use this as our intervention. We ask our students to use the stainless steel container, and this is the intervention group. We provide 2 meal boxes made by stainless steel, and one pair of chopstick with 1 spoon, and the control group just give them 1 bag and without this kind of stainless steel container. And we did 2 different kind of study design. The first is the observational study, and we try to answer, can we use the very simple question and to ask their exposure from the melamine tableware. So we collect 88 university students from 2 buildings, each 44, and then we ask them, we give them the 1 short questionnaire and collect their 1 spot urine in the morning for 3 consecutive days, and to measure the melamine in the urine. Then later we pick up the highest one, and also they answer yes in the questionnaire. And from these 2 buildings, we just rank their melamine level in the urine and to rank them, and later to pick up the highest one to do the interventional study. So for the first part, our inclusion, most of them all of them are the students, and all of these are healthy. And then we collect their 1 spot wake up urine for 3 days, and ask a very simple question. Have you ever consumed hot soup or hot water by using melamine tableware container in the past 3 days? If they answer yes, we treat them as every use of melamine tableware. So about half of them answer yes, and we compare these 2 groups. This is without adjuster of creatinine, and this is adjuster for urine creatinine. You can find always the student who answer yes have a higher excretion of melamine compared to those without. It's about a 2-fold increase. So later, as I said, we did another study, just use the 16 study participants using the design of the state weight cross randomized trial. And we pick up the 8 students who answer yes and who have a higher exposure level, and 4 men and 4 female, and match with another building. Then we randomly them to use the control intervention and the control intervention to look at the difference based on our behavior intervention. So, and you can see these 2 groups very similar result. And if you look at their excretion of melamine, 1 building is the mean is around 19 ppb, and the other is around 30 ppb. So this is our protocol. Okay, we call before we start to intervention, we collect 24 hours for 3 days for each urine spot. And so because this is very tedious, so we give them more money, but less than $400 US. Okay. So this is our protocol. So this is a control intervention. So we have the baseline data for 3 days, 24 hours. Okay, and this is the same. And then for the intervention, we give them the 1 bag with the stainless steel meal box. Okay, and for the control, we just give them 1 empty bag. And we ask them to, if for the intervention, we ask them when they go out, they always use the stainless steel container. And how do we know they use the compliance is good? So since right now we have a very advanced technique to the iPhone or something. So we ask them to take a picture and email back for our student. Actually, this idea is from our student, and because I am an old-fashioned person, so I didn't know how to use it. So they just lie back. So you can see this is the melamine tableware. So this is for control group. Okay. So when they dine out, most of the time they consume the noodle soup. Okay. So this is control, and when they intervention, they use our we prepare the stainless steel near box, and this is control intervention. So we compare these two groups. This is our result. Okay. So this is the difference of total melamine excretion. So we measure the one spot urine the first morning, then we pour all the urine together and to measure their concentration in the urine and to calculate the total melamine excretion from all the urine. So for each step, this is the control. Okay, before we start the intervention, and the black dot is the intervention, the first intervention. You can see a little decrease, but actually not significant. But after they use at least 4 days, you can see dramatically increase. So how much they can decrease? Actually, based on our intervention, okay, they can protect at least 40 to 90% exposed to the melamine from the melamine tableware. So after we write this, they just cite our paper and publish in the official site of American Chemical Society. And the title is a simple tableware switch could reduce the melamine exposure from the environment. And later, the Asian scientists just use the title chronic exposure to melamine through the tableware. Yeah. So because we did a lot of melamine exposure, so the NHI, just like the US NIH in Taiwan, asked us to write the education material to educate our people how to prevent the melamine exposure from the environment. And so this, I always carry out this to go on. Why? You can see this is my baby girl, okay? And I carry that for her, not for myself, because I already adopted, okay? And you can see she smiles. She is very happy because she knows her daddy take care of her health. Yeah. So this is my research group, and Dr. Xie is a molecular biologist and who did an in vitro study to look at the melamine exposure and the oxidative stress. And Dr. Liu is my former student, and he is the urologist. So that's the reason we can collect the sample from the hospital. And this Dao is a master student, and he did all the melamine tableware migration study. And this is my postdoc, Kaohsiung Wu. She just got the Chen Gongben Memorial Award based on our ambient melamine exposure and the kidney function of the biomarker. So finally, and actually we should stand up in two giants. One is from the National Sun Yat-sen University. He did all the multi-purpose study, and Dr. Chen from our university hospital, who is a toxicologist and also pediatrist, and he assessed us to do the LC10 mass. Okay. So this is our grant from the Taiwan NIH and also the Ministry of Science and Technology, and also our university hospital. So I stop here. I'd like to take questions. Thank you.
Before you take a question, this is gift from the Dr. Chen about picture. Okay. All right. So, any question for Dr. Wu? Yes, he is the first. You're slower.
Thanks for your wonderful talk, Dr. Wu. Actually, I have no idea about this issue before I listened to your talk. So, first of all, I'm wondering how can we be aware the tableware we use is made out of melamine? Because from the, is it possible to know before we use it?
Way.
Yeah.
You just draw that's the melamine. When you go to the noodle soup vendor and order one, and before you order, you ask the boss in that vendor, just give you one, and you just draw it. If that's non-breakable, that's melamine made. If it's breakable, then you should pay that. Okay, that's ceramic, that's China. Okay, that's the EDA. But actually, I'm just kidding. Actually, if you look actually for the melamine table, it's very light. Okay, so when you can use your finger to kick. If they can, the sun is very not very sharp. Okay, for the China it's very sharp. Okay, but the high pitch. But for the melamine table it's low pitch, so you can distinguish. Yeah, very easy. Based on their weight.
So what would your recommendation be to change the usage of it? Because I've heard in some countries they recommend to change it annually. How would you recommend it from your research?
Another question is you use the new one or the used one? Okay, the story is still also different. Okay, for a long time use, because you have a lot of scratch or something, maybe you release more. Okay, and they already have done that kind of study. But for our study, we always use the new one in order to have a comparison. Okay, and that's I have mentioned because as I said, the melamine tableware is very cheap, less than $1. So that's the reason that a lot of vendors use this kind and non-breakable. And you should know in Taiwan, you go out to have the noodle soup order. The price is around $2 to $3, very cheap. So they cannot afford you to break one China-made tableware. Okay, maybe that cost more than your noodle soup.
All right, Dr. Slater.
I was curious about the exposure because this is you mentioned already that it's persistently extracted. For a hot soup, it's not like uncombined monomer that's just released for the first few times. It's continually released through the life of these bowls. So it's dissolved into the because it's soluble. So related to that is, well, if it's soluble and it's in solution once you've absorbed it, what's the story with the kneaders and the kidney stones? Because that would be for insoluble particles rather than soluble material, no?
Okay, good question. Okay, there is two mechanisms. Okay, for the melamine tableware migration. The first one is the new one, because they use molding very quick to make one melamine tableware. So when you use the first couple times, they just because some did not bind with formaldehyde, they let's use the hydro bond instead of covalent bond. So unbound when you use a couple times, they just from the outside. But after a couple times, then that's very clean. Then because that's the polymer, they started to reach out from the melamine tableware itself during the high temperature. Okay, so here I emphasize high temperature. That means if the good price, that means that's more than maybe $4, that kind of price melamine tableware. Maybe you should wait at least 60 or 70 degrees Celsius. Then they started substantial amount of melamine migrate from the melamine tableware. But if for the cheaper one, as I'm talking about maybe less than $1, then maybe 30 degrees Celsius, they started to reach out huge amount. Okay, why? Because actually melamine material is still expensive compared to the urea. So for some of the cheaper ones, they combine the melamine, urea, and the formaldehyde to make a many tableware. So that kind of material, that kind of tableware will reach out a lot of the melamine, even though in the low temperature. But in the room temperature, you don't need to avoid that. It's okay for us. We should use the good part. So for my kid, okay, if they use this for the fruit, it's okay. You don't need to worry. But when you want to use this in the high temperature, be careful. Or you put this into the microwave, be careful. Yeah.
Other questions? This is very important research because I just learned that in Taiwan there's a significant amount of those people that never cook. So they eat outside all the time. So people will become a very important issue, especially with restaurants or even a street vendor. They most likely use that type of tableware. So you know how to avoid the melamine exposure from the tableware.